Fast Life, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Lwr 92.5 FM. It's 11 minutes past 10 on a Wednesday night. This is the Hip Hop Show. It's fresh. And in tonight's show we've got the usual menu of great music. Some new releases, one from the Tommy Boy label, the new B-Beat Girls, one from Ian Darby and the Wilsden Dodgers. We'll be getting into the soundtracks from the motion pictures of Beat Street and The Breakdancer, and getting back into the album by Run DMC. We've got news and information on the Zulu Nation and the hip hop scene. And I'll be giving you a full report on the Spats Challenge. That's the challenge which happened last Saturday lunchtime at Spats in Oxford Street. The showdown contest between the Sidewinders and the SAS. And for everyone who was there, they'll know that was explosive. And a dynamite mixtape by the Imperial Mixer. And he's going to be voted the new master of the turntables. The Imperial Mixer will be getting that tape in the next 2 hours. Plus requests and dedications and your great letters. On with the good music on a Wednesday night. The Maniacs, the Dub Size, Saturday night. The Maniacs with the Dub Side of something called Saturday Night. And that's a very special dedication which says hi to all the guys who work at the High Tech in Dawson Road and Wood Green, especially to Andy, Michael, Vince the Governor and Mick. And that's from Scully, the main man. And the message is I'll be around later. Michael Taylor wishes and says hi to Kim and Clive and all the members of Unicorn Video. More requests and dedications after this.
LWR, London's music frequency.
Thriller Promotions present the Big Summer All-Dayer of 1984 on Sunday, July the 29th from 3 till midnight at the Hammersmith Palais, Shepherd's Bush Road, London, West 6. Join London's top radio DJs, Froggy, George Power, Dave Brown, Chris Stewart, Johnny Haywood, Jim Colvin, the Mastermind Roadshow, Gordon Mack and Steve Walsh. Plus, top Midland DJs Jonathan from Nottingham and Sean Williams and Frenchie from Birmingham. Plus, there's a special no heats, no finals, but win on the night body popping championship with a first prize of £500 cash, featuring teams from London, Birmingham, Nottingham and Sheffield. Tickets are £5 in advance, available from Kiss's box office 01703 7142 or London Theatre Bookings 01439 3371 or direct from the Hammersmith Palais on 01748 2812, or you can call the Hammersmith All-Dayer hotline on 01460 4460.
LWR.
And a special mention going out to Breakaway. It's a two-way shuffle. That's three guys who are at Spats. They won some tickets to see the last Beat Street premiere. And a very special mention to Sergeant Rock, one of the best rappers in town. More about him later. And to all the posses. That includes Finsbury Park Posse, Royal Oak Posse and the Sobel Posse. And that's from the Family Quest Rappers. And a special dedication to the Electro Funk Force. And that's from the Crazy DJ. And he asked for this.
Stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em. Stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em. Stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em. Gonna put the beatbox in the best pocket window. Now when the mind blowing body rocking DPMCs, to all the homeboys and the young ladies, we're gonna rock a fierce beat with the human beatbox. And to the sucker MCs, jump off our jocks. His DJ name is Grandmaster Doc Mac. And we'll repeat it if we have to, once or twice. We're gonna take it from the bottom and straight to the top. So check it out, party people, it's the human beatbox. Who's there knocking at my door?
Getting to the human beatbox for a Wednesday night. starting off with the actual track called Human Beatbox by the Disco 3, a record now available back into Record Shack in Berwick Street. Then after that, the great sound of Houdini, and that's called Nasty Lady, a sound out from last summer. Good to hear those two together again. Just some dates for your diary, some gig news. Starting off with tomorrow night, Thursday, at Spats, which is 37 Oxford Street. It's each and every Thursday from 10 p.m. till 3 a.m. Admission £2. A soul and boogie night with me, Tim Westwood, and Fitzroy. So check that out. Our second week tomorrow night. That's this Thursday at Spats. Look forward to seeing you down there. Friday is my usual hangout. Is Gossips, the Jazz Funk night with Lyndon T and myself, and that's Friday 9 till 3:30. Admission is £1 for guys, free for girls before 11 o'clock with the special cards. And remember, there's an all-nighter happening there on Friday the 27th, and that's featuring Gordon Mack and OBJ as well. Saturday lunchtime is the biggest date for your diary. The Electro Funk, the Hip Hop Club, returns to Spats. That's every Saturday lunchtime, 12 till 3:30. Spats is at 37 Oxford Street, and that's with me, Tim Westwood, the Family Quest, and all the best body poppers and breakers in London town. Admission £1.50. Remember, get there early, as we had to turn away about 100 people last week. Looking forward to a week on Sunday, that's July the 15th. The Birmingham Powerhouse up in Birmingham, the Jazz Funk Electro All Day, one of the best in the whole country, featuring myself, Colin Curtis, Jonathan, Trevor M, Ralph Randall, Sean Williams, and in the jazz room, Rhythm Doc, Chris Reed, Eric, and Bounce for Jazz. Tickets are £8, that's £3 admission, and £5 for the return trip on the coach. To get hold of that, phone 385-5796. There's an answering machine now on at that number, otherwise there'll be somebody on the phone all tomorrow. 385-5796 for a week on Sunday, the Birmingham Powerhouse. The best all day with lasers, lights, and a very heavy sound system. The best in electro and funk. Something happening this Sunday is the National Jazz Funk Electro All Day, the second anniversary, and that's happening up at Tiffany's, Leeds, and live from London on stage at the Academy Body Poppers. The DJ lineup is again myself, Tim Westwood, Colin Curtis, Paul Dixon, Simon Walsh, Dennis Sterling, Simon Smith, Baz, Joe Marshall, and a special guest from the US, DJ Munch, and from Scotland, Kenny M, and it's got a big jazz room up there as well. There's a few seats left from the coach. I think there's literally 3 seats left for the all-day happening in Leeds. And again, the number to phone for that is 385-5796. Tonight, leave a message on the answering machine. Otherwise, contact that number tomorrow during the day. So that's Thursday, Spats. Friday, Gossips. Saturday, lunchtime, the Hip Hop Club back at Spats. This Sunday, the second anniversary for the Tiffany's Leeds All Day, and then a week on Sunday, the Birmingham Powerhouse. The beat goes on.
Do you want to have a party?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you want to have a party?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you want to have a party?
Yeah, yeah.
Then get down, hit it.
And that's something from the soundtrack of the picture Breakdance, one of the best things out, something called Reckless, performed and produced by Chris the Glove Taylor and David Storrs. Definitely check that out, a good story about a good DJ. On with the good music. Fantasy 3. 2 in a row from those guys. The first off, Summer, and this is going to be a monster. Get into this London town, especially for the Zulu Nation, all the hip hoppers, the Zulu Kings and the Zulu Queens out there with us tonight.
Come along in summer, we know you feel the
Tim, why don't you scratch me?
2 in a row from the Fantasy 3, starting off with Summer, and then that was The Buck Stops Here. The Hip Hop Show, the time 10:46 on a Wednesday night with me, Tim Westwood. A big hi to the Doc Beco, Jazzy Day, Mad Max, Freaky Deaky, The Saint, Dozy Dal and Craney G, and they're the Shock Rockers from Southeast London. And a big hi to Steve D from The Phantom, he's a graffiti artist. and Dozy Dak, and he's a heavy dancer. And on the subject of graffiti artists, a big mention to Andy, Zeus Stephen, Mellow Michael, Stephen, and Xerox. And also to the Eastside Jammers, Captain Rap is the request, and I'll be getting to that into the next hour. Big mention to Sergeant Rock MC, Electro Wizkid, Mr. Baggy, Mr. Freeze, Electric, Elastic Fantastic, Xerox again, and the Crystal Kids. And a big mention to Jeff T, otherwise known as Fizzy, of the SAS. And more news about the SAS later in the programme. It's time to get into our first of the mixing tapes on tonight's session. Sent in, and this one is the Imperial Mixer, and he rises right to the top of the league out of all the mixes I've been sent in over the last couple of months. A regular feature on the hip hop show for a Wednesday night is going to be the mixtapes. Starting off the session, I've got 3 cuts I want to play.